Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing?
I hope everybody's doing good and had a great week. Had a
Yes,
good week.
yes,
A really
yes, yes.
wonderful weekend. Hello, Leslie. Good to see you.
Hello, Leslie, sweetheart. How are you doing?
I hope you finished it. Also, actually,
Working
really
on through. Well,
hope you finished it.
I got finished this morning. One cuff on this scarf,
Sweater.
sweater scarf. Thank you. Hello, Sam, sweetie. How are you doing?
Hey, Sam.
And I'm almost finished with one side of picots, and then I'll be ready to start the other cuff. So maybe by
Hey, Jen.
tomorrow I'll be done. Hello,
Hey, Jen.
Dietrich and Nifty. How are y'all doing?
It
Thank
is.
y'all for jumping on with us this afternoon.
Well, I got a bunch of test patterns done,
Good.
so I'm really happy with that. Very happy. Hi, Cynthia.
Cynthia, been a long time, sweetie. How are you doing? We've been
And
missing you.
I started a new pattern.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be my own pattern again. I started a
Right.
new one. I'm really happy with that, and I'm still working on my Secret Santa. That's taking forever. You know,
Yeah.
it is. I have iced tea in my cup, and let's check and see what it is right this second. I'll get
Well,
my weather for
for
you.
me, it has warmed up to 65 degrees, and I just popped the top on a, let me show you here, Coke Zero, so I'm very happy with that. Hubby ran to the store for me real quick. Squirrel Raid, there's our Granny D.
There's our Greeny D and Amy. Greeny D, Amy, and Moon Rose. So,
Right.
Greeny D, thank you so much for your Raiders, and here's for Greeny D. Hey, Laura.
I do want to say thank you, Granny D, not only for you coming over here, but sending your little squirrels, and for those squirrels that are hopping over here. Thank you so much.
Thank
We really
you
do
so much.
appreciate that. And
And
there's
Heidi.
Heidi and Laura.
Good to see you all.
Yes, yes.
And
And Granny
Michelle.
Day, I just got to say,
He made us hungry.
yes, you made us hungry. And just before we went live, Froggy and I were talking about oyster dressing.
hmm
No,
I
no, no.
love oyster dressing.
I love
Zoila, my
dressing, but not with oysters in it. Hello, Zoila, sweetie.
well, I grew up I lived on the water growing up,
Right, right.
literally between the Chesapeake Bay and the ocean. So we had seafood 5 nights a week.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it was just normal to put seafood in everything. So,
Yes.
and the
Hello,
county,
Cindy.
hey, Cindy, the county I grew up in is the Oyster County of Maryland,
Wow.
and they do an oyster festival every year. Um, it just they it's crazy. So
Mm-hmm.
it was just natural. Hey, Kimmy.
Hello, Kimmy and Zoila. Thank y'all for being here.
So it was just normal to put oysters in dressing. Now they take the oyster and they cut it up. Normally it's quartered, but they cut it up in small, real small pieces, about the size of a nickel.
Mm-hmm.
And oftentimes they'll put mushrooms in the dressing as well.
Right.
You grew up with oyster dressing too, Michelle. It's very good.
Hello,
You don't,
Michelle, sweetie. I just don't like oysters. I don't like the
well, you
look.
don't
I don't
really
like the
taste it.
smell. I don't like the. I don't care. Just knowing that
I
they're in there.
no, that's okay. I'm just
Yeah,
letting you know you don't really taste it.
oh
Um,
God.
well, it's kind of funny because I said the same thing. I don't like oysters, and then of course my family's laughing. Really, you've
Mhm.
been eating oyster dressing since you were knee high to a puddle duck.
Right,
Had no
right.
idea.
Mhm.
It's kind of funny, but yeah. So Greeny D made us very hungry. I am
Yes.
dying for some dressing. But I want that, and I want stuffed ham. And everybody's going stuffed ham,
Yeah.
stuffed. Hi, Trish.
Hello, Trish. How are you? Thank you
Tr-
for
Um,
joining us.
stuffed ham is a delicacy of the county I grew up in Maryland. They take and inject the ham with either a spinach mixture or a collard green mixture. And when you slice the ham, you then have this like circle
Mm-hmm.
of a spirally circle of this spicy either collard green mixture or spinach mixture. It's greens,
Right.
and it is so good. So you've got your meat and your veg right there,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so
Well,
good.
I would take the stuff that they stuffed it with, but I'm not a ham eater, so
Yeah, it's really good. I love it. But there's only a couple of places you can get it at in St. Mary's County, Maryland.
mhm.
You can make your own,
Right.
obviously, but it is just such. It's so good. It's yummy. Uh, my sister gets it every year at Thanksgiving, and I'm just dying for it. I'm trying to get my family to um, put it in with some dry ice and send it
Oh,
to me. They could
yes.
send it with dry ice, and they could overnight it, and it'd be fine.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Um, the stores will do that. It's not a problem, you know. I just
Yeah.
need my family to go pick it up and do it,
Get
you
it to
know.
me.
Get it to me because I would love some stuffed ham. I could also get my son to pick it up and drive it down. You
Oh,
just
now
have to
see,
put it
that's
in a
what I would do. I'd tell him pick it up and come see your mama.
yeah, just put it in a cooler and it'll keep. It'll be fine. It's just a ham. But
Mm-hmm.
now I'm the only one that will eat it. My husband will not eat it because it's got greens in it.
Oh, is
I
he
would eat it.
allergic to the color green?
No, he eats green beans,
Oh,
but he doesn't eat spinach or collards or kale or any of that.
gotcha.
Hello, Lois. Good to see you.
Hello, Lois. I hope you're doing well.
So I tried to pull up my weather and it wouldn't come in. So let's see. Echo, weather.
It's currently 63 degrees and mostly cloudy. The high today will be 69 degrees, with a low of 32 degrees tonight.
It'll be 32 tonight.
Woo!
Looks like I'm going to have a fire in the wood stove.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, it's going to be. So I hope everybody is doing well.
yes.
Today, we are doing a tutorial today. It's a very short thing. Um, actually, I worked one up while Granny D was live. It took me 20 minutes. So this can be made up very, very, very quickly. It just takes a small amount of scrap yarn. You can pick your yarn, any yarn that you want. A corresponding hook will work good with it. I called this Cross My Heart because we are actually going to make what I just do with it. Oh, I just said, I know, I'm like, I know it's right in front of me. The blind woman.
Well, while you're looking for that, Cynthia says it's 60, it's 33, 34 here, and she woke up to snow, but she's not ready
Oh,
for it yet. I would
just
take
said,
your snow, sweetheart. Kimmy says
I,
it's going to be in the low 20s tonight. And Leslie says, uh,
I got it. I found it. Still in the heat wave, 86,
yeah,
20s, burr.
Florida.
That's cold. San Diego. That's why.
Oh, well, yeah, there you go.
Well, I am under a winter storm watch between now and Tuesday morning.
Mm.
But my storm is coming in from the west, and I live on the east side of the mountain, so I am protected.
Yeah.
So
He's
I
going to
am
get
going.
the cold, but not the snow.
So I'm going to do this for a moment just to show you. This is what we are making, and I want to hide myself behind it. So this is what we're making. It is a cross. Now, there's one, and this one I did not flatten out, but there's another one, and they're done in sparkly colors. So this is the first one we're going to do, and it's got little picos around it, and yeah, it's all sparkly yarn, and I loves it. Um, this weight yarn is about a 2 to a 3 weight yarn. This can be used as an ornament or as a bookmarker. So until I put up my tree, I am going to use them as bookmarkers.
That's cool.
Once I put up my tree, they're going to be, I actually, and depending on the yarn you use, will decide on the size that they are. That's a 2-weight, almost a 3-weight. This one is a 4-weight, and that gives you an idea of the size. They are much, it'll get bigger. The bigger the
Right.
yarn, the bigger the cross. So, all in what you want to do.
Trisha
So,
says in Florida, the snow has melted and its current temperature is 37, and we're supposed to get down to 23 tonight. Whoa!
bless your heart.
Yes, Cindy, looks like cute tree ornaments are a bookmarker. You know, we mentioned not too long ago, or maybe I did in my live, I can't remember, that if, you know, think a little bit outside the box. Wouldn't it be cool to crochet up an ornament? Now, it doesn't have to be this cross. It can be anything. It can be a little wreath or a candy cane, or, you know, maybe a little snowman face, and use it in place of your bows.
Yes.
You know, I started doing that a long time ago. I crochet up quite a few of them. I'll starch them, make sure that they're pinned out, you know, blocked, so to speak. And I just attach them right there next to the name tag, who it's going to go to. And then they have two gifts, quite frankly. You know, they have the one, whatever it is going to be in the box or the bag. And then they have this other little gift that they can put on the tree year after year.
So you see this yarn is really a 2-weight,
Mm-hmm.
not quite a 3-weight. So I'm using an E-hook for this yarn.
Hello, Hero. How are you doing, sweetheart?
So that's what I'm going to use. So you can follow along with me. The pattern will be in the TFF group when this is over. So we are getting ready to get started. Oh, I bumped my camera. And I bring it back.
Cindy says she is 49 right now and getting down to 31 tonight. Then it's going to be colder tomorrow. Woo! There you go, Cynthia. She said, that's a good idea. I'm doing that this year.
So I'm chained 5, and I'm going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook and all the other chains. So this will be 4 single crochets. And then we are going to chain 1 and turn. Oh, of course I would slip right out. Excuse me while I swap hooks. That was my bent one.
Oh.
Make sure, yeah, this is me.
Yeah, Cynthia, let's see, Cynthia or Arrow, I can't remember which, said a pretty hook. Those are hooks from Furls.
Yes, these are Furls. If you look in the description box, you will find my affiliate link to Furls. I'd appreciate it if you use that. Now we are just chaining. We chained 1, and now we are single crocheting back. We are doing 10 rows, including the first row. There will be 10 rows.
Hello, Jules. How are you, sweetie?
Hey, Jules. 10 rows of 4 singles. And that's what we're going to do. It always sticks out. My hook bumps it. I am making a cross ornament or bookmarker, however you want to refer to it. Hey, Mombi.
Hello, Mombi. How are you doing, sweetheart? I'm so happy that you're here with us.
That's what I'm making at the moment. And under the light, you always get warm. Crazy.
Yeah.
Weird.
Michelle's weather in Marion is cloudy, 35 degrees. The wind is blowing from the west at 15 miles per hour, and she has 79% humidity. And if you're just coming in, she is making a cross ornament for us today.
I'm just taking off my sweater because for some reason my fan did not come on. Oh, a nativity set. That sounds lovely. Ooh. that
Now,
really.
Cynthia, is this for yourself or as a gift?
This?
No, Cynthia's nativity set.
Oh, that's a good question.
Now, again, remember that the size of your cross is going to be dependent upon the yarn you use and the hook that you decide to use with it.
Yes. Yes. This yarn came from Temu, and every time I try to go back to find more of it, I cannot. It is,
Oh,
it's a glitter yarn. It's more of a 2-weight. So yeah, it's a Temu yarn. Sorry, guys.
oh,
Hello.
Nancy G. Hello, sweetheart. She says it is still snowing here and the wind has picked up. I bet
Oh,
that's
bless.
pretty.
I bet it is pretty.
Snowing and the wind. I bet
Let's
that's
check.
pretty.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now I'm on row 6.
And Laura reminded me that Crafting with Amy is in here. I don't know if I said howdy to her earlier, but I'm going to say it again, even if I did. Hope you're doing well this afternoon, sweetheart.
Now I'm on row 7. All I'm doing is 4 singles across.
Oh, it is beautiful. Man, I'm so jealous.
Oh, yeah. We should see pictures. This is row 8. I'm telling you, this works up really quickly.
My friend came here from, sorry, my chat jumped. Back up.
Make sure I'm right.
That's Nami G saying howdy. Cynthia said, my friend came here from Colombia, had to leave all of her Christmas stuff behind, and is now a citizen as of last month. That is awesome.
Congratulations.
I bet you're going to make her a cross for Christmas present.
This one is 9. Congratulations to your friend.
Yes, Trish. She says the snow is only pretty if you don't have to drive in it or shovel it. I agree.
Yep. Now I'm on to row 10, and this is where the change happens. All right. So we do our 4 singles. And now we have to make the crossbar. So 4 singles, and we chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we turn again, and we're going to do 4 singles in the second chain from the hook, and we do our 4 singles. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Cynthia, that is so sweet. She said my new citizen's friend is who she's making nativity for.
Now we do the 4. Awesome. Now we do the 4 across the center. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we have to make the other side. So we go into the bottom where the cross is. We pull up a loop, we yarn over, and then we yarn over and go through 2. So this is doing a foundation single crochet over the other side. So we have to go in, and we got to do 4 of them. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. We now have 2. We got to do it 2 more times. Go through those 2 loops right there, and yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 1, yarn over and pull through 2. Now we got to do it 1 more time. We got to go through those 2 loops that are right here. We got to yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 1, yarn over and pull through 2, and then chain 1, and now we can turn. And now we have created the arms for the cross. Okay, Now let's work across. So we chained 1, and we got to work across. So don't mind me. My blindness is the issue here. So chain 1. So 1, 2.
Well, thank you so much for being with us, Moonrose. You have a great rest of your Sunday afternoon.
Take care, Moonrose. And 4. And then we have the 4 in the middle. 1.
Cynthia
2.
says she's going to make a cross for some of her packages. Thanks for the tutorial.
You're
Most
welcome.
definitely, sweetheart.
And 4. And then we have the 4 on this side. And then we have 4 there. 1, 2, 3. And then the last stitch. Don't forget the last stitch. And this one is the last one. So that's 12 stitches across. So there's 1, 2. Now we got to do 2 more rows. So 2 more rows of 12. And as you can see, this is working up relatively quickly. And it wouldn't matter the weight of the yarn, it would still work up quickly. This just happens to be a smaller yarn. I happen to want another gold cross. I wanted another gold cross. They're going to go really good once I get them all starched out. I'm going to end up giving them to my children with their Christmas money.
Oh, now that's a nice idea.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to end up doing. Each one of them will get a gold cross. So that's 3 of them. Okay, that's 3 rows.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the last row. At the end of this row, we're going to fasten off.
Oh, Michelle, she says, my family puts an ornament on wedding gifts, so the couple will have their first ornament. That is a nice idea, Michelle. I love that.
I think that's a beautiful idea.
My first husband's mother always gave all the grandkids an ornament with the year on it, so that by the time they were 18, moved out on their own, they already had a small set of ornaments to get their, to put on their tree the first year.
So once we've done these 4 rows, we need to fasten off. All right, now we're going to put a slip stitch back on our hook. And we're going to turn the cross over. That way our working back and forth still goes the same. Now, make sure you do it in the right place. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 5th stitch, you're going to rejoin your yarn. So rejoin your yarn and do a single crochet. All right, come on. There it goes. So there's your single crochet. And then do the next few single crochets, 3 more. And yes, I'm working over my tail.
Sam, that's a great idea as well. Because I have wrapped small gifts in tea towels before. So no extra paper and an extra gift. That's a great idea.
So we're back to doing the 4 stitches in the center. And pulling my yarn up. And we're going to chain 1, turn, and we're only going to do 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 1, turn. So there's 1, 2.
Just have
We've
2
got
more rows
2.
to do. Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
2 more rows.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 1, last row. All right, now we're getting ready to start doing around the cross. I don't know about you guys, but what did I do with it? I just had it. But I'm nuts about something. When I went to work on my cross the first or second time, I picked up my tail and I started crocheting with my tail. And I got so aggravated with myself. So what I like to do is pull out a big loop up here, right? And then I'm going to take and I'm going to weave in these 2 other tails real quick so that I don't want to accidentally start crocheting with them when I'm working around the cross, because I'm getting ready to crochet all the way around the edges of this cross. So bear with me while I weave in some ends.
She was telling me this before we went to watch Granny D's live, and I, like you, Cynthia, I had to laugh.
Oh, I think it's very funny that I did it. I do. I find it very funny that I did it. Now, when I first did it, I was aggravated, but it is funny that I did that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I got one. There's another one. But by having these out of the way, it makes it easier when you go to crochet around the cross. But that's up to you and how you do yours. Okay. The way we're going to crochet around this cross, it is not going to cover the tails. I'm just letting you guys know that now. It will not cover the tails. Now, the second version of crocheting around the cross will cover the tails. So you got to think about that.
Cynthia said, not that I've ever done it, but it is funny. Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah. You know, I never thought that I would ever do that. But, you know, there's always a first time.
That's right.
Always a first time. So I'm just getting my loop back on my hook. So there we go. I'm at the end. I chained 1. Now we are going to turn and we are going to start working around our cross. So I made a single crochet, chain 3.
Now, understand, folks, when she said turn, she means that she is going down now the edge of the cross. She didn't turn and go back across the top. She's going down along the edge.
I turned to the side and I chain 3. I'm going in there in the top of that single and I'm slip stitching. Right there, I made a picot. Now in the next here, I'm just going to slip stitch. So there's a picot. Picot de Gallo. Now I need to do another one. So right here, I will make a single, chain 3.
DK Jen says, well, it must be a Jen thing because I've done it before.
See, it's a Jen thing. It's a Jen thing. And then I'm making another picot. And then to the next, as I turn the cross, rotate the cross. And the next stitch, slip stitch. Yep, just slip stitching. And rotating the next stitch is a single crochet. And our picot. 1, 2, 3, go into the top of the single crochet, pull up, and slip stitch it. In the next stitch, you're going to slip stitch. All right. Then in the next stitch, you're going to single crochet and picot. 1, 2, 3, and pull up, slip stitch. Then we're going to rotate across again. And over here, we have to slip stitch. And then in the next space, we make that single crochet, chain 3, and slip stitch in the top. Slip stitch. And then in the next spot, we slip stitch, we rotate again, and over here, we make our single crochet, we chain 3, and we slip stitch in it, and it makes another picot. And then we look along here, we find the stitch, and we slip stitch. Okay, are you seeing how it's working out? You see that? How it's picoing and they work around? So I'm going to keep going around with the picots. Okay. So I just made the picot.
I think it gives a nice little edging to it.
Mm-hmm. So I just slip stitched after that picot. Now I'll make another picot. So here we go. Lurk away.
Thank you so much for being here with us, Kimmy. Yes, ma'am. You get that supper cooked.
Yep, somebody gonna be fussing for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we rotate across again, and we got a slip stitch, and then over here, single. One, 2, 3. Hey, Michael.
Hey, Michael, how are you doing? Well, you just lurk and work away, sweetie. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, how you been doing? We've been keeping you in our prayers.
Has the weather gotten cold up there yet? Got pretty chilly here today. Been nice this afternoon.
Oh my. All right, so next picot.
Doing all right. Just back to back, never-ending flare-ups. I know, sweetheart. Just keeping myself busy with some projects up and filming.
Bless your heart.
Yeah.
Mm. And then another slip. Right there. And then we rotate to the end. And single. Don't forget, if y'all have any questions. Oh, I didn't know it was out of camera.
Cold. Well, cold to me, 52 today. Well, we woke up. I had to take the dogs out about 3 this morning. I didn't look to see what the temperature was, but I opened up the door and went, woo, because I didn't have not even a jacket. Because it's been not cold, but, you know, a little cool. But then I haven't been going out at 3 o'clock in the morning with the dogs either. But anyway, the 2 big dogs and the other dog, not Tia, my itty bitty one, they all wanted to go out 3 in the morning. So I opened the door, and so I let them go out, and I stood on the inside. And let me tell you, they went out, did their business, and was right back there at the door. They said, "Yeah, we're done."
That's funny.
So Noah,
Hey, Shanawa. Hey, Shanawa, it's good to see you.
Hannah,
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
for being here. Yes.
I got this from Temu. It's got lots of sparkles in it, and it came in several different colors. When I went back to get more, they didn't have any. I
But it's
really
been
like
very
this.
pleasant the rest of the afternoon here today. Still shows that it's 58 and sunny.
Mm,
Well, but the sun is making it feel much warmer. 3 a.m., that's my prime time filming time as Panda is sleeping.
yeah.
Oh, well, I'd love to be filming at that time, but
3 a.m. I'll be getting up about an hour after that.
and I tell you what, since the time change, my sleep schedule has been all over the place.
Yeah, you were getting up really early. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Unusual for you.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, as you can tell, I'm almost all the way around.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I told him it's a quick one.
What's this thing called, a sleep schedule?
Yeah. I don't really have a schedule to speak.
Well, when I talk sleep schedule, I would like to be able to get more than like 3-4 hours of sleep at a time. But like I
Yeah.
said, since the time change, yeah. But it'll work itself out. It always does, and then it'll be time again to switch. So,
Yeah, I wish they'd quit switching. Just pick one.
I was really hoping that we weren't switching this time, but
I had my fingers crossed. But it didn't work out.
I haven't slept much, been keeping myself and mind busy to help distract me from the pain, and sleeping doesn't help. I'm sure it doesn't, Michael. And I'm so
No,
sorry, sweetie, that you just can't seem to find any relief. I really
no,
am. I can't imagine being in pain like that all the time.
bless your heart. I don't know how you do it.
And it breaks my heart for you too that they can't seem to do much for you.
Back to the slip stitch. And another slip stitch. And then here. Almost done.
I was going to say we should be getting right back up there to the top about now.
Almost. Almost.
Crochet
Alright,
is how I do it. Keep creating things and it really helps. Like right now, working on holiday jamboree blanket, and I'm making this thing textured as heck. Awesome!
oh yeah.
Well, I can't
There we
wait for
go.
that to drop.
There we go. Get that there. Alrighty. Then we are back at the top, the very top. See, there's the very tip top. Right there.
It
Tippy
is
tippy top.
turning out pretty, isn't it?
Alright. And then we're gonna make sure where I put that. Okay. And we're going in here and pick up and picot. Right there. Now you're going to do a slip stitch here and another picot. All right. So what you can do is chain 1, 15, 15 seems to be a good number.
Mm-hmm.
And then slip stitch and then go ahead and slip stitch. That way you've got a hanger for your cross. And then we will do our next picot.
Now that is if you want to make this as an ornament. If you want to make it as a bookmark, well, obviously you wouldn't do the chain.
No, you wouldn't need the chain. But then we did our last slip stitch. And I'm going to slip one more over just to be sure, and then there. And she's done. And then you just have to weave in your end. And I'll turn it over in just a minute. Yeah, threading needles is not my forte. So bear with me a second. Still trying to thread the needle.
Now, obviously, if you made this as an ornament and you made it out of cotton, you could starch it, press
Oh,
it,
yeah.
you know. But with it being acrylic, I would suggest if you're going to use it out of, make it out of acrylic, excuse me, or polyester, I would pin block it, spray it down, and then let it dry. Yes, Cynthia, ta-da!
Oh, yeah, hang on. I'm getting ready to pull it up and show you. I just wanted to weave in my ends because I'm bad about that. I like to weave in the ends. So it is done. All right. And I can lay it flat for you. So she's done. And it looks really good, even with all them picots poking out.
Mm-hmm.
So we have that one. Now I have another idea. Now this idea that I'm getting ready to show you is not in the pattern. Okay? This is for the tutorial only. So we have the same cross. All right. But what if you don't like picots?
Which some
Well,
people don't.
you don't have to like picots at all. So, all right. So we have 4 rows. Let's go down in this center one. Let's yarn over and let's work 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 5. I gotta pull the yarn off the ball. There we go. So I did my 5 double crochets. I am going to slip stitch right here in the corner. So there's that. And now over here, I'm going to go right here. So I'm going to skip 1, 2, and then the 3rd stitch, I'm going to do 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I'm going to slip stitch right there in the end stitch. And I'm going to slip stitch. So far we've got 2 shells. I'm going to rotate the cross. And in the dead center, I'm going to do 5 double crochets. 1, 2. Hey, Gwen.
Hello, Mama Gwen. Sweetheart, how you doing?
4, and 5. And I'm going to slip stitch right there in the last edge. And I'm going to slip stitch. And I'm going to rotate it again. And if you look to where this one is, that one, I'm going to go directly across from it. I'm going directly across from that. And I'm going to do the same thing again.
Yes, y'all. Zoila and Cynthia, you go do what you need to do. We'll
And I'm going to do.
keep you up with what's going on in the chat.
And I'm going to do those 5 double crochets again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got a hair stuck on me. and 4 and 5. All right, and then right there in the corner, we slip stitch. And now we go down. You're getting the idea, right? So now we're going to go down here. So skip this first hole, skip the second hole, and go into third. So right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Okay. We're going to skip 1, 2, 3, and we're going right here. 1. Oh, I forgot to. Sorry. I forgot to slip stitch it. That's my bad. So you can see the holes. 1. So in the second one, you need to slip stitch, and then you skip 1, and then you start doing the double crochets again.
There you go.
1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. And again, we're going to slip stitch right here. And we're going to do it in the first, not the first one, the second one. We're going to do 5 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Slip stitch in the last one. And like I showed you before, you're going to go directly opposite of the ones you did on this side. Okay? So, you see?
Which makes it nice. You don't have to do any counting then.
No, there's no counting. We're going right here. It's just symmetry.
Right.
And we're doing our 5 double crochets. Yeah, 1. If it'll let me. It doesn't want to let me. When is that from? I don't remember that. The tail. It's a tail. That's what it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if you look here, you can see exactly where you slip stitched. And then you're going exactly opposite of this one. And you're doing the same thing again. All right, I'm pulling out yarn. Sorry. And that's 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And remember, we slip stitch in the separation there, the little corner, like we did here. There we go. And just like we did before over here, we're doing the same thing over here. And gotta find it. 1, 2, there. And then we're doing our 5 double crochets. Boy, that doesn't want to. There we go. 1, 2. Everybody went to sleep.
No, they're just watching.
4 and 5. And then we slip stitch in the corner. And then we go back over here and we go into dead center again. And we're almost all the way around now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we slip stitch into the corner again. Right here. Come on. There. And then remember, we go exactly opposite of where we put our things.
So we put our shells.
Yep. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to slip stitch into the corner again, like we did before. All right. And then exactly opposite of that one, right here. And 5. 1, 2, almost done. And 3, and 4, and 5. And we're going to slip stitch up in the corner. Oh, come on. All right. And slip stitch. And then here, it is best if you match it up with this one and work it all the way up. Do it however you want to work it. And
In symmetry.
1, and 3. Now on the third one, between the second and the third one, see right here. So I made 2 double crochets, chain 15, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Now you can slip stitch back into the stitch on the second one or on the third one. It doesn't matter. Then 3, 4, and 5. And then slip stitch to the very beginning. Right there. The stitch. Not this, but to that stitch. Slip stitch and then finish off. And then you have another one. I have to weave in that end, obviously. But then you've got another one, but this one is shaped a little differently. Now, the shell one is only in the tutorial. This is not on the pattern. But there's the one with the shells. Okay? How's that? Because that's in red. Here it is in green. And there it is in green. So you can do it either way. And of course, you can also do the picots, which are fantastic as well. Now the picots are written in the pattern. So I hope you guys like this. I do. Of course I do.
A great option. Love the sparkle. I do too, Cindy. Like we were saying earlier, it makes a nice little ornament that you can give out. You can whip up so many of them, you know, in an afternoon or an evening, and you've got instant presents for, let's say, your child's classroom, you know, or maybe as teacher gifts. If you have a Sunday school class in which you do exchange presents, you know, not anything big. So it makes a nice little quick gift. And again, like I said, I love doing things like that to put on presents now. I really do.
Well, you want to do an ornament exchange. I mean,
Yes, there you go.
um, it doesn't take much yarn.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I've
You could
made
do,
two
you
out of
could
this
make,
gold,
yeah, you
and I
could
got a
make
lot.
3 of them.
Oh, I could probably get 4 or 5 out of the gold.
No, what I
Out of
mean
what?
is, if you were going to do an ornament exchange, I would probably make 3 as my
Yeah.
one little ornament gift, to give
Oh,
away.
I would. Yeah, I would definitely do several. Quite a
Yeah.
few. Um, I think they're beautiful. I'm very partial. It's my pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I like them. You don't even have to put the outlining on it. You can just do the straight
Yeah, you could
cross.
just leave the straight cross.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's up to you on what you want to do. But I've we didn't get started till a little bit after the live began. I worked up an entire cross plus a picot border.
Right.
That takes time. And then I did another one with a shell border.
Now,
And it's
granted,
not
that other one, the cross itself was already done, but you
yes.
see, if
All
nothing
right.
else, you could just make up a bunch of just the body of the crosses and have them sitting off to the side. And then you can always go back in and decide, okay, this one's going to be a picot. No, this
That
one's
took,
going to be a,
that
uh,
took 45 minutes.
mm-hmm.
That took 45 minutes to do 2 borders and 1 cross. And yeah, I mean, it don't take no time to work that cross up.
Mm-mm.
I'm glad you like the picot. I like both of them. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what I can't like either one more than the other.
Right.
I like them both.
Well,
Um,
because they come up looking so different. You know
they
what I
do.
mean? They really do.
They do. I like them both. I'm actually going to the TFF group right now, and I'm going to upload the pattern for the cross so that you guys will have the pattern. That way we don't have to worry about it.
I just had a thought. I probably, if I knew for certain that the person I was giving to was a male, I probably would do one with picots. And if I knew that the person I was giving the gift to was a female, I probably would like to do the shells around it. They just look so totally different. One looks a little bit more feminine than the other, but that's just my personal opinion.
Oh yeah, I think so. I love them. I mean, I love the picot stitch. I think the picot stitch looks amazing on it.
Right.
But then again, I love the shell stitch. So, it doesn't matter to me on which one.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't matter.
Michael says the Tunisian picot is a love-hate relationship with me. And Panda is the same with it. It's pretty and it adds elegance. Yes, it does, but takes forever to do.
Oh, absolutely. I can
I think
understand.
that's why a lot of people don't like to use picot for edging on anything. I'm putting a picot edge on my granddaughter's, what's it called again? Scarf sweater.
Sweater scarf, yeah.
Sweater scarf, yes. And I'm loving the way it looks, folks. I really am, but the time it takes, oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, and even if you do it out of worsted weight, that's fine. So this is worsted weight and a 2-weight. So there's a big difference in size between the two. So, you got to think about it, on how you want to do them.
I was trying to see if I could get
But I love them both.
On the one that I did. I did mine in worsted weight, but I used an E hook.
My yellow's worsted with an H hook.
Yeah, I did mine with an E hook because I wanted it to be smaller and tighter.
I love them.
Right.
I love them. So I've got, set what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 crosses so far.
There you go.
Now, they all need to be, starched, but that's fine. Hey, Rebecca.
Hello, Rebecca. How are you doing? in my November crazy live, so I'm just lurking, but I wanted to say hi. I've been missing my friends. Well, sweetheart, we've been
Oh,
missing you too, but you
good to
know,
see you.
it is that time of year for all of us, especially if we love making gifts. So this is, we just wanted to come on and bring you something that would be quick and easy. And two, if you stop and think about it, we're always telling you that in between large projects, you need kind of a palate cleanser. So if you look at it this way, it's a nice little palate cleanser and a great thing to attach to a gift.
Absolutely. It works really great. You do them
Mm-hmm.
in different colors for different gifts. You know whose is whose.
Right.
There you go. But I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. Maureen, go ahead and lead us out.
Always, folks, thank you so much for being with us. If you're catching the replay, please be sure to leave Froggy a thumb and just give her a little wave or a heart to let her know who it was that stopped by. As always, folks, be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know. Could be your light they are needing to see. And we all have a light.
All right. So stay safe, be kind to one another, and happy yarning. Love you guys.
You guys.